Welcome back to this incredibly late video. I woke up late, which means this video is late, which means it'll probably be something like 9 o'clock when this video goes out. But luckily it won't be, as stated on one of my previous videos. I indeed have screwed off back to Wolstanton to take photos in their B&M store, and have photos. I've only got 9 though, so about 9. I hope I've got 9. If I haven't built it, the joke. Yes, I've got 9! Thanks, BBC. So yeah, also just for clarifications and updates for the sound file things, I decided against getting it looked at because I'd thought, what are the chances of finding more unreleased pin set combinations for keys, and I thought not very likely because well, for a start, Bandai of Japan are actually really organised, unlike these guys. And I thought, yeah, what the chances of having different keys that aren't going to be released. And there's only one unreleased sound so far, so I'm just going to trust my gut instinct on this one and think that Candy Toy is the only sound that's in the device that has no key released. So again, they're really organised, unlike Bandai of America, who decided to cancel most of the Ninja Power Star packs before they could release. And as such, there's like 5 or 10 sounds that can't be triggered with a star. Now, the original plan for the sound file hacking thing would to get the Ninja Power, the Ninja Steel Battle Morpher thing to get all the phrases out. But I thought, well, that could be harder actually, because again, what if you can't just get into the sound files on the computer? What if you have to get them by doing specific things of the items you've got in your hand? So if that was the case, that would have just cancelled my plans immediately. I'm kind of glad I stopped it before that could happen. So yeah, as such, I've got sound compilation videos on the way. I've already got the one done for Megaforce. I think the next one's going to be done for Super Megaforce, because I think I'm going to do the Power Rangers ones first, because the Power Rangers ones are going to be easier to do. In which case, all credit will be given in the video description. There will be a lot of them. There'll be a lot of credit given. And also, yeah, this has taken a lot of searching, but luckily, the the 10 Gokaiger legendary, after Gokai key set, or what they called it, for Go Busters and Zenkaiger, luckily, those keys pin sets are connected to, special Ranger key noises. So, Kako Yoko Minamatoe, the one that comes with the Gokai red, blue, and green Henshin hoodies, and also Kiramager does Candy Toy, which is the unreleased one. I think there's a few other ones in the Legend Red Pirates as well. I don't really know too much about what the Legend Red Pirates has, apart from all the phrases that the regular Red Pirates has. So the sound completion may or may not be incomplete, but it's all the sounds I know of, because I don't really fancy going around GurrenRanger.com and opening every single key page just to write a list. I'm gonna try and get them all. I think I've gotten somewhat successful actually, because I've got like 10 or 20 videos in the place I'm going to be getting videos from. So again, all credit will be given in the description. They're mostly going to be American people, but there's a few Japanese people who have these keys. And yes, these are the only videos I could find on this specific phrase. So basically, the trade-off for not getting every key would be to spend like £1 million on item repair after trying and failing to extract all the sounds and phrases. So, the trade-off for that would cost a lot of money, as opposed to just doing this for free. So, I'm using my brain, I'm using my logic body part or something. So yeah, that's why. Although I do want to leave all the the progress in the sounds and phrases playlist. That's the progress to track how far I was doing. I'm going to keep that because well, I don't really see any reason why I should remove it. Completely harmless. Yeah. Also, I can't think of any other jokes to put in there, so that's just going to fill space. Anyway, B&M Bargains photos time. Yes, all the space where the Halloween items were almost all empty, replaced by more Christmas stuff, you know, as the title of this video should imply. I haven't even sorted it yet, but I'm sure it'll have something to do with Christmas. But they had a few leftover Halloween stuffs, which haven't been photographed, but they're like a few masks and costumes. Like they'll be any use to you in this year because Halloween's been and gone. It was, let's see, 4, 3, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it's like 4 days ago. Of course, since it's the 4th of November, you could be hearing, we could be hearing some fireworks go off in the background because some nutters just decide to set them off during this time, you know. It's perfect time, you know, it's 8 o'clock. No one's going to be in bed by then, is there? No, is what they're probably thinking, when in reality, quite a few kids will be in bed, actually. So, not the best idea for them to start setting off fireworks during this time, in case you don't want to get sued. So, enough of this mindless and pointless chatter, let's get on with the game, and with photos! Right, first is, small gonks. I haven't seen gonks this small. I know I've seen a gonk that's absolutely flipping massive, on Home Bargain Store that I posted on Reddit about. I think it was a few videos ago. Now I think quite a few videos ago actually. But I saw a completely massive one, and I saw these really small ones. So I saw size comparison time, folks. Oh, what I actually saw was, oh look, here's some small ones. Let's photograph them. It's also incredibly hot in I think all the B&M stores I've been into so far. So if you do plan, just this one, I'm not sure. I don't recall any other ones being as hot as this one. So if you do want to warm up or summit, if you're in Wall Stanton and completely freezing your bum off, just go into this store. Don't buy anything. Just take photos around like I did. Except you'll be also warm. Of that, I'll weigh a £70 Gucci coat or something. I don't know what Gucci does. I'm not a person who just looks up certain companies and their values because I'm too busy making YouTube videos. Ugh. Next, Ultra Thirsty Kitchen Towel. Who names their... Well, for a start, why is it called Kitchen Towel and not Kitchen Roll? That's the first worry there. But why on earth is it called Ultra Thirsty? I'm sure the company who are making these don't have any problems, but still, they're not. Moving on. Next is Blue. Yeah, value pack. Or you don't get to decide its value. We don't get to decide if it's value for money. That's our job as the consumers. Unless you work there, then good on you. Happy days. So Blue. Yes, how very funny. Now, the reason why I laughed at the purposeful misspelling of the word blue is because I actually spelt clue like that, intentionally for like a comedic, a response thing. On Tower's update video, that's going to be coming either later today at a really big stretch, depends on how long this video takes to upload, or tomorrow, although tomorrow's going to be stretching it as well because I've got some other videos to do. Hopefully it's later today. Besides, I've got all the updates written down, so we can look at that. On spoilers, it all concerns the new indoor attraction, and I'm pretty sure if you've watched any other person's videos before, you'll know what it is. But watch mine anyway, because, well, I'm funny in it. Also is everyone else. But hey, it's competition. Hey, that's life. Hey. And next, I've got a rather interesting one here. Recording phone grip and tripod. If you know my videos, and if you know me basically, which you probably won't, because you're not related to me, you'll know that this phone grip looks remarkable. If you do full screen and look really closely at the screen to notice touching it, you'll know that this tripod actually looks like the one from Poundland, and I would find I think it's down. Oh no, wait. I know it's here. It looks like this. Except I think the metal part is removed. I think everything else is intact. So what's happened here is that these people might have nicked their design, added a few more bits and bobs and sold it for a higher price, or Poundland's just copied them. I don't recall seeing this anywhere else apart from yesterday, so I don't know if this company's decided to nick their design. I didn't buy it obviously, but also it says wireless Bluetooth remote, which is code for, oh look, it's Poundland's one. It also comes with like a light and microphone, so I think Poundland might have nicked this design and removed a few bits and bobs, which is what they do a lot. And added their own video printing on it, but I don't really care as it's a good little tripod you can get for £4. Or this company might have just nicked their design and sold it for a high price and did a few more bits. I think Poundland nicking it is like a more likely approach, because you know, they do stuff like that, like they did stuff like that back in good grief, 2012, you know, with those rip-off Transformers or something. I think it was 2012. I don't know, or the late 2000s, 2009. That's not for the history books. So yes, I still can't believe it's been around since 2006. Anyway, yes, tripod grip. I got no idea where they got this from or if they nicked it off anyone. I can't prove the fact. I can't prove the. Oh look, these guys nicked it off of Poundland series, because well, I haven't seen this product anywhere else. Anywhere else. And even worse, I've actually cut the branding logo off the top, so I can't check. If I go onto B&M's official website later, while this video's been edited, I'm editing it, I might be able to find the company logo, and if I can find the company logo, I'm going to look them up, because who knows, they might have produced a lot of other products that look like this. A gun saying that isn't a gun, and I made that joke already. Let's move on. Now, anyone who's been watching my videos for a bit of a while, or they just joined me and has watched the videos by mistake and just clicked on them, will know that Super Patty Squad is a thing. Well, I just put in the camera, I commonly put his squad on the landing carpet and say, Patty Squad! Yeah! In that voice as well, Patty Squad! So, it came to my surprise, I found the Patty Squad in the B&M. Under great value Nintendo Switch games, only £10. Now, I personally think that Patty Squad, yes, this is going to be a similar situation to PS Plus. I think Patty Squad is a game that I'm okay with it having the £10 price tag, because it's a port of an original PlayStation game, but I also think it's also worthy of that because well, it was delayed for like 10 years. But I think it's just as good as the original Patty Squad on, I think it was the Amiga. I think it's just as good as that, because I don't know if it's me or being biased to these types of games as like a person who's played Mario for some time now. So it looks like Mario. It's not Mario. It's Patty Squad. Next up is this. I've got no idea what this is. Now looking at this has also made me just realise I've got another video planned, video series called Crazies. And that's gonna be, you know, featuring. They might change if I forget to call it Crazies. I don't know. It's not gonna have any Patty Squad in it at all. It's just gonna be called Crazies. So I've got stuff from Home Bargains to look at on that website, because it's gonna be a similar deal with this. I'm gonna take photos, but there's a high chance you won't see this desk or any commentary from me, because we're gonna be doing the photos while I'm doing editing. So you won't see any of this. Plus, I won't have a clue to what the photos will look like, or I'll just forget them. So to do this again will be just redundant for Crazy, so you'll just see the pictures on the screen like you're doing for this video. Anyway, what on earth is this? I've got no idea. It's like feathers? I'm not sure actually. It's one of those really weird, it's like one of those really weird obscure items you run into on wish.com and you don't know what it is. In fact, I'll do a proof test now. If I see a really obscure product on there, I'll put a photo of it now. There. It's like one of them. You're just gonna see it and you can't stop thinking about it because it looks really weird. Like, what is it supposed to be? No, I can't tell actually. If the no, oh no, it's a tree. Ah, but don't forget, trees aren't white and they're not feathers. So next up is one of Toy Hubs. You know them. You know the really weird company. I did a video on a while back from coming home from those 3 B&M stores I went to once. Yes. It's called Squeezy Go Octo Brawl Ball. And if you look at the back, you can actually see some of that's come out the boxes somehow. I don't know if it was a crazy customer or a person in the shop. Or they're both in the shop. I don't know, but they look like octopuses where you squeeze their heads and stuff does happen. If you don't know what to think, if you don't know how they look, I think recommending searching up Treasure X Sunken Gold and looking at the squids. You know, the ones that come in small bottles you smash. I think they're supposed to be that, but oh no, looking at the picture on the bottom left hand corner, they're like stress balls. That makes 0 sense. 3 to collect. What a high number. Next is Trash Former. Now I thought that this was a funny joke until I realised, indeed, yes, it is like a trash construction truck thing. Rubbish truck to Cyberbot. 2-in-1 morph. Now, it's not a Transformer because you have to take it apart and sort it yourself. It's more like as or Creo's ones, you know, the rip-off naughty Lego stuff. From Hasbro, if I recall. So yeah, it was this. Now, the last item on here is actually, it looks remarkably similar, but it says Juggermorph. I told myself to look this up until I realised it's Optimus Prime. The blue and the orange has been, the red's been turned up slightly, so it's orange, and the blue's been turned down slightly, so it's turquoise. So it looks a bit more weird and doesn't look like Optimus Prime at all, unless you look at the character on the bottom left-hand corner of the box, and you realise, indeed, yes, this is Optimus Prime. But the fact it's called Juggermorph rips off Power Rangers as well. Juggermorph. I will need to look this up because if I don't, it will drive me nuts until, oh goodness knows when, until 2030 or something. 2030. So that's it. That's all the photos. Blimey O'Reilly, lads. I can't believe we've done it again. Hopefully this video only takes me like 20 or 30 minutes to upload, because if it does, I will get it done, then come back and do, oh, it was the Alton Towers update video, wasn't it? Crazies, since it's going to be like an editor only video, I don't need to get the camera out. Crazies might be done either today or tomorrow. To get it done today would be a bit of a big stretch, as that's 3 videos. I remember we used to do like 1 or 2 videos. Ready 3 Mix. See what I did there? 3G2 Mix is going to be coming next 3 days or so, depending on whenever I can sort all this stuff out. The new Lego Mario stuff I've actually got a new plan for, and that's show you what each barcode does on the app, because the app it goes into detail what each barcode does. So I'll do that, and I'm not going to be getting all the sets this time around. I'm going to only be getting like 3 or 4 of the ones that appeal to me the most. So I mean, so yeah, if you want to see that, then I recommend staying tuned, obviously. As for the other, because when I'm doing my Amazing Funnies, yes, that's still being worked on. It's taking a long time. I realised that I only looked through about half of the Lego Mario stuff I've got over on the other side of this room. I didn't realise. Yeah, I need to look through all of it. I need to do all of it, otherwise it's inconsistent. So get ready for sets like Swamp Drop. Don't know if I can do Bowser's Castle. Swamp Drop. I think that's the Stone Eye thing, Stone Eye Desert thing. And some other sets like the Pokey Hammer. I don't think I've looked at that one before. I don't think I have a high bar. I might do some other Lego reviews as well, like Everyone is Awesome. I've got that set. And I might do Ninja Ultra Combo Mech because why not? Well, then if I also do the mechs, they'll prove to you that I'm able to do the other ones, and then you'll scream, oh, why don't you do the other ones? You've got some other ones, why don't you do them? Because I've actually got Emmett's Constructor Mech and Sandy's Power Loader Mech. Some sets I am not going to be showing at all due to the hugeness of them, one of them being the Rexcelsior, because I am not going to risk dropping that and then damning the world to hell when I have to rebuild it all, because have you seen how big that set is? I mean, I've forgotten how what the age rating is on the box, but I think it's about like 10 plus. There's a reason why it's 10 plus and not like 5 plus, like Lego Juniors.